Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out the GAIRA'S Guts trilogy released on Blu-ray by 88 Films. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So, continuing on with their Japanarchy label, 88 Films now produces the eagerly awaited, I would say, GAIRA'S Guts trilogy. Now GAIRA is actually let's say a nickname or a middle name for the director. Let's see if I can remember his name here. We have got the director, Kazuo Gaira Komizu. Very famous adult film director, let's just say, from Japan, who has created some questionable, immoral films featuring the sort of brutality against women. Quite depraved work, and these three movies would be quite specific to that claim, I would say. Here produced released as the Guts trilogy, probably better known as Entrails of a Virgin, Entrails of a Beautiful Woman, and Female Inquisitor, which is now known as Part 3. So these are three movies I've never had the chance to ever see, nor did I ever go looking for them. I had heard about them, but it was definitely something that I wasn't really in a rush for. It's not on my list when there's so many amazing other movies out there, but still, when this box set was announced, I thought, well, why not? I've already got the rest of their titles on this label. I've got pretty much the rest of 88 Films' Asian releases. Why not pick this up and see what all the fuss is all about here? And as a horror filmmaker, definitely perked my interest to see what, how far I would say he is going to go here. Because I've done some pretty questionable stuff myself in certain movies. But I don't think it's going to be anywhere as close as this. Now this little obi strip is gorgeous. As always, it contains all the special features here, the synopsis, and everything else you need to know. But underneath that, we get some more artwork, as you can see here. I think by Ilan Sheady again. Let me just see here. Yep, Ilan Sheady, which is just wonderful. Again, fantastic. Very horrific, very, very bloody. And I do love this kind of mirrored text and font on here, which is lovely. I will peel this off just for a second so we get the full artwork on display. And this is a gorgeously put together box, I have to say. I'm very, very happy with it. And somebody did tell me, instead of keeping that on there, this actually will pop in, not with the sticker, but it will pop in around the front of the movies as so, which is a very, very good idea. Okay, let's see. Just makes things awkward now to read. So this is limited to 3,000. I have got number 2,500 here. And in terms of its special features, what do we got here? We have fully uncut limited edition. Features include limited edition of 3,000 units, individually numbered obi slip, booklet notes by Johannes Schoner, Blu-ray presentation of all three films in original 1.85:1 aspect ratio, original mono 2.0 audio with improved English subtitles, a brand new interviews with director Kazuo Gaira Komizu, stills galleries, trailers, newly commissioned artwork by Ilan Sheady, and reverse sleeves featuring original Japanese poster artwork. Fan-friggin-tastic. Let's get stuck in here. I'll pop out the first one, which is Guts of a Virgin, or Entrails of a Virgin. I don't know if the Entrails title might have been a wee bit more attractive, but the Guts trilogy kind of works, I suppose. Especially coming into, or as you're going to be watching this, during Shocktober. Let's see what's inside here. Oh wow, that's very nice. Oh my god, that disc. Wow, look at the artwork here. So it's on the back of the sleeve, but it's also carried onto the disc, as you can see, and I will pop that out just to share. Oh my god, wow. I'm just gonna show you this reverse side with the Japanese poster, which is pretty damn crazy in itself. Look at that. Oh my god. I mean, Ilan's done an amazing job here, but this is something else. Wow. Bloody hell. Very, yeah, very interested now to see what goes on in this movie. I didn't abuse my actors. I mean, I may have had them do some questionable things, but this, I'm guessing, is going to go on a whole other level. Here we have, in this first disc, we have got this gorgeously packed book, as you can see. And on the other side here, another gorgeous piece of art by Ilan Sheady. Very, very nice. Okay, let me have a quick flick through this to share with you. Because, wow, I am just so... Oh my god, look at that! Holy shitballs! Oh wow, now I'm very excited. Not so much for the sex side of it. I mean, you know, sure, it's another shock factor to it all, I suppose, but more so for the horror element of what's going on here. And from some of these screenshots, definitely looks like, and I'm seeing some giveaway artwork here as well. My goodness me. My god. Wow. I mean, I don't think this is what I'm going to be watching with the husband, if I'm being honest. There's definitely... maybe this is just crossing the line for him too much. Yeah. Sick. My god. Wow. The Pink movie. That's what the term I was trying to remember there. Pink movie theaters. Very good. What a fantastic little book. Look forward to actually giving that a proper read earlier. But let's get stuck into the next one here very, very quickly. This is Guts of a Beauty, or Entrails of a Beautiful Woman, as its original title would have. And the back again is just fantastic. Inside here, no wee bonus books or anything like that, but again, that artwork carried over to the disc looks fantastic, and I can't wait to pop this out and share it with you, because seeing it in its full spread there is just glorious. Absolutely beautifully done there, again by Mr. Sheedy. Fantastic. And then we have that Japanese poster art again here, and I hate needles. I mean, I despise needles. Even when I was in the hospital with COVID and they were about to inject me, I was like, I would rather wrestle a shark in lava. And I could hear the doctor going out and telling people that, and I fainted very, very soon after that, obviously, because he had stuck it in me. Beautiful stuff yet again there. And then part 3, Rusted Body, Guts of a Virgin 3, Female Inquisitor. Look at this. And on the other side here, some more twisted looking images that I really can't wait to see these now. I'm very, very excited. Very excited. And of course, given that date range that they come from, I think it was the 80s, 86, 87. Yep, 87 I can see here. So yeah, very excited for this. Always said I would have loved to have been around then to make my horror movies. They always have that similar theme to them. That independent horror look, and these I'm kind of getting the feel may go down the same road, which is quite exciting. All for the wrong reasons, naturally, because they are going to be sick as fuck. Beautiful stuff on either side there. Absolutely wonderful. Wow. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to share with you. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous set. I mean, it's absolutely beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. And all that kind of reflective text. And even the hands, the bloody hands that come around these women and stuff, they're all kind of just gleaming. They have that nice wee sheen to them. Okay, I am going to go now check out everything that is on these. and come right back to let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the 88 Films Blu-ray release of the GAIRA'S trilogy. Wow. I mean, wow. I did not expect to enjoy these movies as much as I did. And I don't even mean the sex side of it. There was some solid horror filmmaking going on here, especially with the first two. The third one, not so much. But as a filmmaker of horror movies, I love these. I mean, I am absolutely going back to them, and I'm kind of raging that there's no audio commentaries with any of these movies to cover I mean, they're short enough movies, really. There's nothing there hitting 90 minutes at all with each of them, but wow, what a fantastic experience. Now, I mean, certainly my eyes were opened. There's a lot of crazy sex going on here. There's some really interesting shots from the director. Wow, I mean, there was just some things here that I just was like, this is incredible. The horror element of it, I totally loved. The sex side of it, I can understand that this was a thing, obviously, of the pink cinema genre there. Some of it looked incredibly real, I think it was. But still, in terms of horror movies themselves, highly recommended. Like, absolutely, this box set is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. The first one here, as you can see, first of all, sorry, the menus with this artwork from Ilan Sheady is just fantastic. Each of the menus look like this, obviously with their own artwork, but they are fabulous looking, absolutely beautifully done. You get a feature with each. The special feature, which is an interview with the director, except for the third disc. They kind of combine that on the second one with both a trailer and stills gallery. The HD print for Guts of a Virgin looked amazing. Like, this movie looked beautiful. I had nothing to compare it to, of course, but just seeing this for the first time was so fresh, so clean, absolutely gorgeous. It ran for around 72 minutes. Guts of a Virgin, 72 minutes. So not a long movie, but probably the longest out of them all, to be honest there. Then you have Sex and Death, which is the interview with the director, who's, I mean, obviously very much aged since making these. He's on oxygen. You can see that he hoses up his nose there to help him out, but still a good laugh, still a great sense of humor. Very clear on his memory of making these movies and others. Talks about his career, his childhood and stuff like that. Definitely well worth checking out. I mean, doesn't seem disturbed at all, but kind of just was a fan of splatter gore and horror movies. That runs for about 18 minutes. Again, definitely worth watching. The trailer, which was produced, is delivered in HD, runs for just under 2 minutes in length, and the stills gallery was around 30 seconds. There wasn't anything too special about it, but it was still fun to see. Then we go on to Guts of a Beauty. Different movie altogether. I mean, each of them are completely different to each other. But a bit of a slower start there. Kind of more of a mental kind of Yakuza rape movie it begins as. And then suddenly there's fucking monster cocks and everything else coming into play. So well done. I mean, the practical effects look amazing. The rape and torture is just brutal, but very tongue-in-cheek. It's very, very funny at the same time, in a weird way, don't get me wrong. That runs for 68 minutes. Guts of a Beauty runs for 68 minutes. And it's probably about all you need from it, to be honest. Very interesting movie. Very interesting movie. But again, I really, really liked it. Then you have Bleeding Love, which is the interview with the director on it. And that kind of interviews him about both Guts of a Beauty and then the third one, Rusted Body. So that's kind of a complete interview with him on that, and that ran for about 14 minutes in length. Again, very, very good to see. The guy is fantastic to listen to, and again, his memories on making these is fabulous. You have a trailer with that also, ran for about a minute and a half. It was in HD. I think it showed some scenes that weren't in the movie, actually, perhaps made for the trailer, or scenes that were cut. And then you have a stills gallery that runs a wee bit longer at just under 2 minutes. And again, fun to see, some interesting stills pulled to put into that there. And then we have Rusted Body, Guts of a Virgin 3. Totally different road to the other two. No horror element at all in this. Very much much more of a black comedy. Doesn't waste any time. It gets straight into the porn side of it, the torture side of it. There's no holding back there. This runs at 69 minutes in length. Again, another short one, but it's full on. Like, it's so fucking weird. You can also maybe see where Sex and Zen got a couple of ideas from what goes on in this movie in this opening act. But very, very good. Again, like the other two, the HD print is fabulous for the most part. There was a couple of scenes I noticed where the quality kind of dropped to DVD quality, I would say. Nothing off-putting. Perhaps these were scenes that were inserted or just couldn't be cleaned to their maximum effort there. But a fabulous movie, wild, very, very funny, no horror, all sex, but brutally done. Then with that, you have just got the trailer that runs for just over a minute in HD again, and then a stills gallery at about a minute and a half, and again, more of the same. Very interesting selection of stills, some posters and artwork and things like that there. I mean, overall though, this was a surprise for me. I think probably my favorite of their Japanarchy label titles so far. Beautiful box set. Again, the artwork that comes with each of the menus is wonderful. The movies themselves, if you're a fan of horror or just sex, absolutely well worth checking out. For me, these are brilliantly made movies, though, as an independent horror director. The shots, the cinematography in most of them, if not all, are fantastic. The musical score for each of them as well, absolutely just sticks with you. So there's much more to this. It's not just sex and gore. There's definitely an art to what he has produced here. But for me, definitely a double thumbs up. Super glad that it's in my collection. Absolutely surprised me. I am totally a fan of this director now. Out now from Idiot Films, and absolutely one that you should pick up this Shoptober. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.